With your mandate, our economic agenda will put production, investment, enterprise, human capital at the center of how we lead. We must raise agricultural productivity by securing farming communities, expanding irrigation, improving rural roads and storage, and linking farmers to finance and markets. We will strengthen manufacturing and agro-processing so that Nigeria can export more of finished goods and capture greater value of its resources. We will create business environment where entrepreneurs can invest, hire, grow without unnecessary regulatory and infrastructure barriers. And we will manage public finances responsibly. Every naira should have a clear purpose, and major investment should have measurable outcomes. The goal is not growth on its own sake, but the economy that produces more, employs more people, creates wealth, and improves living standards. Security as a foundation. No nation can prosper when its people cannot live, farm, travel, or do business safely. Insecurity has displaced millions of Nigerians and continues to disrupt agriculture, education, trade, and investment. Our response must therefore be comprehensive. We will improve intelligence gathering, coordination among security agencies, strengthen policing and border management, and make better use of technology. We must also support lawful community-based systems that identify threats early and enable effective response. The imperative of decentralized security management is recognized, but with strong system of coordination between levels is critical to our plans. Security policy must address also conditions that make our young ones vulnerable to criminal recruitment. Farmers cannot produce food if they cannot reach their farms safely. Children lose the chance to learn when they cannot attend school safely. Businesses cannot create jobs when they cannot move their goods securely. Moving the country from consumption to production. Nigeria, with a population now above 200 million and projected to continue growing rapidly, has one of the Africa and world largest domestic markets and labor forces. This is an opportunity we must seize to turn the future of our country around. Nigeria cannot import its way to prosperity. We will produce more of what we consume, process more of what we produce, and compete more effectively in the global markets. We will deploy our experience in public funds management, the private sector, and civil service to turn our population into productive human capital, our natural resources into value-added industries, and our domestic market into an engine for investment and enterprise. Agriculture, manufacturing, technology, construction, energy, creative industries, and services are all important roles to play. Nigeria does not lack opportunities. What it needs are systems that enable its people to turn those opportunities into prosperity. Our young ones are our greatest assets. I reject the idea that Nigerian young population represents a burden. It represents an enormous opportunity, but only if we prepare the young Nigerians to participate productively in the economy. We will improve basic education, strengthen universities, and expand technical and vocational training. Nigeria needs doctors, engineers, scientists, lawyers, as well as technicians, mechanics, farmers, nurses, programmers, manufacturers, artisans, entrepreneurs. Our goal is to secure a high demographic dividend from our youth bulge. Health is human capital. A productive economy requires a healthy population. Yet Nigerian health indicators remain deeply concerning. According to available data, Nigerian primary health care is very poor, with infant and maternal mortality among the worst globally. We will strengthen health care, improve maternal and child health, expand access to essential medicines, and equip healthcare workers to serve effectively. Every region must become productive and prosper. Nigerian diversity is economic strength. Each region has a distinctive asset, and national policy must unlock these assets while connecting them to one productive economy. Northwest, we will expand agriculture, livestock, irrigation, agro-processing, and manufacturing while strengthening education and security. Northeast can speed up reconstruction, restore livelihoods, expand agriculture, education, enterprise, and regional trade. North Central can strengthen food production and processing while developing its mineral resources responsibly. Southwest can build the strength of manufacturing, technology, finance, trade, and creative economy. Southeast can expand its entrepreneurial and industrial strength through better infrastructure, stronger connectivity, and greater access to investment and markets. South-South can thrive greater from value added in oil and gas while expanding in maritime, services, fisheries, agriculture, and other productive sectors, supported by strong environmental protection. The Federal Capital Territory must demonstrate what efficient urban planning, transportation, housing, sanitation, security, and public service can achieve. Every region must produce. Every region must contribute. Every region must benefit. A different standard of governance. Sustainable development requires more than reactive reform. Reform is not a goal, but better lives are. The World Bank April 2006 report shows that Nigerian Development Update makes it clear our challenge is to turn economic reform and centralization into an improved livelihood, stronger human capital, wider opportunities, and inclusive growth. We will pursue practical reforms that deliver lasting results, combining physical discipline with productive investment, as Senator Kwankwaso and I have demonstrated in the past. We will cut wasteful spending while protecting investment that create jobs and expand productive capacity. We will raise public revenue without stifling businesses and invest in education, healthcare, security, small business, and infrastructure, because these are the foundation for future prosperity, not cause to differ. We will also build institutions that endure beyond one single administration. This is the standard by which every government should be judged.